All right. We are going to be playing some ufophilia today. I've been trying to play this for days now. That we finally got everything where it's supposed to be. This is uh, this is a game that's like Phasmophobia, but for aliens instead of like ghosts. So a little bit different, but basically the same stuff. So, let's see. Making sure everything is running like it's supposed to be before we do anything. Do 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 do. So far, everything looks good. I believe YouTube is up. We got Twitch and Kick both running. Everything looks peachy. Perfect. Skipper, welcome in. How you doing? Didn't you play this game the other day? Let's go ahead and pause the music. Anyways, as I was saying, I guess it's like Phasmo, but with aliens, and it's also only single player, which I think is one of the things that most people are annoyed with. I am gonna hold my judgment until we actually get in here and play. I would have watched you play, Skip, but I've had this key for like a week and a half. I've just been putting it off, and I didn't want to ruin the game, so I stayed out of that stream. Hopefully, I'll have some fun though. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start. See what happens. Why is it? Yeah. And the movements feel a little weird. Okay, the first thing I will say is this has to be turned off. We'll turn that off too. That's a little better. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? Asian? Possible alien types. Cajun, gray alien, green men, insectoid, mantis, reptilian, xenomorphic, zoomorphic, and zeta, whatever the hell that word is. Information you need is on the laptop. Start by opening the objectives folder. Carefully read each tools function in the tools folder. You are in the Nexus. From here you can select the next mission. What? Okay. Well, I see a couple couple items I'm used to seeing playing ghost hunting games at least. How do I what do I do here? Is there like, am I missing the button? To use. Oh, interesting. Okay. It said to do which one again? Objective. I'm not gonna lie, but that kitchen actually kind of looks like the Phasmo kitchen, but like backwards. Let's see. Each mission has blah blah blah. Don't overuse your tools. Each alien requires specific tools to be identified. If you use the wrong ones, you might trigger an abduction attempt. What? Place tools in strategic locations such as passageways, but avoid excessive use if you don't have clear clues about which alien it is present. The best strategy is to start exploring without tools to locate the appearance zone first. Follow the clues. Things get serious. Is this game hard? Skip? Approaching the alien. In Phase 4, each alien has certain conditions that must be met if you don't want it to attack. For example, using bait or keeping the lights off. Another important factor is that some aliens are aggressive while others are curious. An aggressive alien will chase you if it sees you and you're too close, move away, and it will stop following you. You'll have to approach it from behind to take pictures. A curious alien will tolerate your presence, but if you get too close, it will react aggressively. Oh, okay. So it's not that bad. It's just like the initial learning is kind of awkward because of the reading. If you have collected enough evidence, return to your caravan and select end mission. You can leave at any time, but if you receive fewer you will receive fewer Roswell points if you don't obtain all 4 photos. All 4 photos. Okay. Additionally, there are UFO-related objects scattered across the map, left behind by other UFOologists who weren't so lucky. Each photo is worth 1 Roswell point. Each recovered UFO object is worth 1 Roswell point. RP is the currency used to determine if you're ready for new missions. Unlocking new missions will cost 8 RP. Let's see. The game was a bit buggy and a bit confusing trying to figure out the correct alien. They already had a small patch and came out the day after I played. Okay. You'll need to find the lost UFO items. We call them that, but they're actually belongings lost by ufology enthusiasts, usually related to sci-fi movies with an alien theme. Sunglasses, baseball bat with an inscription, tinfoil hat, or toy flying saucer. Okay. Let's see, tools. There are 3 types of bait: electric bait, sound bait, chemical bait. Night camera. You must be close. The camera emits a flash with a special light that doesn't seem to bother the aliens. But be careful, the more good photos you take, the higher the chance the alien will come after you. You're not lying. There's a lot of reading here. Must hold it in your hand for it to work. Microwave reader. Will only function properly if all lights in the mission are turned off. If even one light is on, a flashing red light will warn you of the device's malfunction, so it's better to move in darkness. If a green light turns on, it confirms that xenomorphic, zoomorphic, or zeta are in the area. Ugh. The Geiger counter is a very common tool in UFO law. How the fuck do you pronounce that word? Jesus. You have a good time lurking, Skip. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Good luck with the aliens, yeah. Let's see, radiation, Geiger, gray aliens, insectoids, or mantis are in the area. So, if the Geiger counter activates, emits a sound, and your vision blurs, it's one of those three. Motion detector. EMF tool is designed to detect electromagnetic fields. Pay attention, blah, blah, blah. If the EMF activates 1 to 3, it means that gray alien, reptilian, or Zeta are in the general area and you're close to the spawn zone. However, if it reaches 4 or 5 at any point, it means you're inside the spawn zone. Thermometer. Holy Jesus, there is a lot to this. -4 to 0 indicates reptilian. 0 to 4 indicates Zeta, and 5 to 8 indicates gray. What'd that say? As time passes, the manifestation zone heats up due to alien activity. After a few minutes, the surrounding area may reach temperatures up to 24°C. The magnetometer works by measuring magnetic fields, yada yada. The light turns green and the characteristic sounds plays. It's 100% certain that the alien is a green, men, Cajun, or reptilian. It's hold in your hand. When it detects one of those, you'll hear heartbeats, pulse meters. Green will show very high readings. Holy reading, man. Insectoid, Zeta, or Xenric are the only ones that make noise through the remote microphone. Cajun, Green Man, or Mantis are the only ones that will respond. Just place the spirit box in the manifestation zone, wait a bit, and hope the message is friendly. Alright. Biotrap, no lower of erase gun. It is not a toy. It is used to destroy the alien. Okay. Well, we're gonna pretend like I understood everything that said, and we're gonna exit that, and then each tool's function. You are in the Nexus. Alright, we're gonna do the tutorial. The training. Holy Jesus. Alright, we got... let's see. In this mission, you'll be able to experience in a basic way how to play, grab a tool, and enter the premises. Boop, 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 boop. When one of the tools activates, each tool works in different ways, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. You don't have to stop me every second, dude. Hmm. An alien has activated the tool. This means that there is an alien nearby. Keep moving forward. Okay. Flickering of lights, an indication of the spawn zone. An example of flickering is continuous, but in reality, it appears from time to time. Remember that this is just an example of evidence. There are many others. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Activate phase 4 on the laptop. It's a tools folder. Once phase 4 is activated, grab the camera and take photos of the alien. Don't worry, there's no danger now. Alright. Okay, how do we activate? Tools. Activate. You'll have to get quite close. In training, nothing will happen to you, but in missions, the closer you are to the alien, the higher the chance it will try to abduct you. Okay. When you take a valid photo, you'll hear a specific sound. You can take up to 4 valid photos. If you take a photo and it's not valid, don't worry. It won't take up space on the memory card. With each valid photo you take, the probability of abduction increases. Oh boy. Hey, I see you, buddy. Hi. Help! Okay, well now what? We didn't really, go through all of that stuff. They only gave me the one tool. I already took the pictures. What do you mean? Memory full, dog. Guess we're gonna go stick this thing in its nose or something. I already took the pictures, dude. That was very awkward. We're definitely gonna get probed or something, man. We's gonna get probed. Aliens gonna probe us. Alright. First off, that's not how you spell missions. Find a sample of mucus trail. And it's generated when phase 4 is activated and the alien becomes visible. Find all UFO objects. Alright, so it said to do the this is so fucking loud. Oh my god. Jesus. It said to do the walkthrough without any items because it's safer. This is the demo house, dude. What the hell? This is the house that bleeds. Yeah. I'm expecting Granny to come out right here, dude. What? This is the demo house. The Bloody Mary mirror. It's so weird being in a map that is demonologist, like what I expect to be in demonologist, and it not be demonologist. Kind of curious. What's the outside look like? It's not the same outside. The porch is. I just realized this is the one I said kind of looked like the Phasma house is actually this house, and this is the demo house. That's funny. Oh, interesting. So the house actually ends here. In the demo house, this is a hallway to the basement. Well, do we do? Alright, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Like, obviously we want to, figure out the alien here. So I'm assuming this whole top shelf is step 1, and then this section here is step 2, and this section here is 3, and then 4. I'm assuming that's what why they have it laid out like this, but we're gonna find out. What the hell is this thing? Paravision. I don't know what that is. Tabs. We'll go with this thing just because that's what they had us do on the first thing. Yep, I heard an alien. What the hell? What the fuck? Ugh. Bad alien. I don't know. Let's see if there's like descriptions of aliens. Let's see. Dude, I'm wondering if there's one that like stacks things. Movement and then manifestation area. I don't see anything for like stacking stuff, but I did see one that seemed like it was potentially that. What is this thing? let's do the Geiger. Hello? Ugh. Stop turning up my light. I'm still tripped out that this is the demonologist's house. Why can't we open everything? I didn't see like a bunch of Geiger counter stuff. So we'll say no on that. Let's see. So we don't think it's Geiger counter. Let's run temps, I guess. Oh my Jesus, dude. Get away from me. You shady little bastard. That scared me. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but no. He didn't like me there. What the hell? Here, we'll throw a motion sensor in there. How do I... Okay. No. Gotta go. He doesn't like me. Um... Sound distortion. Nope. It beeped at me. That's my that's my sign to get the hell out of the house. I don't need anything up my butt. So that was what is this thing? The mag sense. Tools explanation. If the light turns green, it's 100% certain a green man, Cajun, or reptilian. Green man, Cajun, reptilian. What was it again? Tools? There it is. Uh-oh. How do I know if it needs bait? Baits. Place in the appearance room to calm down and allow you to get close enough. Distorted sounds. Electric sound bait. Place in the zone before starting. So which one is electric? This one right there. Okay. Ooh. Stay away from me. You stay your little ass away from me, sir. What? I put the bait in there. Shit. Run! I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't like it though. Where is the spawn room? He's just chilling. How do I tell where the spawn room is? Alright, let's grab this thing again. Wait, was I abducted? Oh my fucking Jesus, I'm out. Fuck this. Nope, nope, nope. 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 What the hell? What the hell? See, I don't know what's going on. Oh, shit. No. Nope, nope. Okay. I don't know what you're doing, buddy, but I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm pretty sure that's the right ghost. I don't know what the spawn room is though. I'm just gonna say fuck it. Yeah, whatever. I saw that. Well, I think we're gonna just go ahead and not get probed today. Jesus. I don't know, like, what it is that we're actually supposed to be doing in there. You're not from this planet, blah blah blah. Range. I got 0 experience for that. Alright, let's try again. I don't know, man. I think I would rather have ghosts than aliens. Like, those are normal to me. Aliens, though. Oof. Okay, I think the room is this room. So we'll go there first. I don't think this tool did anything. What do we do, Geiger? Oh, he stacked the stuff down here again. Alright, we're not getting anything on the Geiger counting either. I think in the last one it was like up to a 2 or a 0.2 or whatever. It's not doing shit to it right now, though. This thing should be grabbing something, right? Like, it said all the aliens had a temperature. Oh my Jesus, don't. Light, please. Please. Doop, 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 doop. That scared the shit out of me. Holy crap. Alright, um, I don't know. Um, uh, nope. Red beep. We're gonna go ahead and go back outside. Jesus. Okay, so that thing beeped. Wait, let's read the description on the tool again. See, when you hold it, and if a red light blinks and it beeps, it means there's a high chance an alien is in that direction. Okay, so because it beeped doesn't mean anything. It just means that it saw the alien or in a direction. Okay. It is. Ooh. I don't like all your sounds, dude. Alright, it was doing the cabinets. Cajun Green Man Reptilian. It's making noise when I'm not in there, so I'm gonna say that's. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out which one of these is the stupid microphone again. I think it's this thing. Yeah. June, welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know. I think this game needs to do a better job of explaining like the what the things are, like the sounds you're looking for and stuff. Like one of the upsides to like Phasmo or Demonologist, Ghost Exile, all of them, is that it's multiplayer. So usually people will play um, with friends, right? So a friend will play it with somebody else, and then they'll try to get you to come and play it, and they can at least somewhat explain it to you. Um, I say usually. There are times, obviously, where like groups will be like, "Oh, this looks dope. Let's go, pick it up at the same time and learn." But more often than not, you have a friend who's playing with you that knows how the game works. This though, it's single player, so you are like literally learning everything by yourself, and the instructions are not exactly the greatest. Uh, let's Oh, hi, buddy. No. 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 Where the fuck am I? That dude just tried to abduct me. Get out of here. I don't like it here. Okay, he gave me a 1 on the thingy. Gray, Reptilian, or Zeta? Alright, we're going with Gray. Because that's 2. Crouch walking. Photo condition. Crouch walking. All lights in the area off. If you get too close, your vision will be affected. You'll need to move quickly, take the photo, and back away. Doesn't say anything about a bait. So I don't think we need a bait. So we gotta crouch. Lights need to be up. If you get too close, you need to move quickly, take the photo, and back away. the hell? Uh-oh. I've been abducted. Alright, so the first thing I'm noticing is that um there's no information that tells you whether you're right or wrong. Like if you don't, if you fail, you don't know if you got the alien right. So you can't easily learn from your from what you're learning if you don't succeed, if that makes sense. So like I don't know if that was like a gray or not, based on the fact they didn't tell me, hey, you got this right, but you messed this up and got abducted. I don't know how I feel about this game, to be honest. It's very awkward. It's terrifying, I'll say that much. But it's not like it feels like they put the dough in the bread pan and they stuck it in the oven, but they did it like 2 minutes ago. And it's not it hasn't even started rising or anything, man. Like it's not fully it's not working on all cylinders, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll try one more, I think. If we don't get it in this one, then we'll just call it, because I do not want to sit here and fight with a game that feels weird. Okay. So we're gonna do this thingy first, because it's the thing that's given me the most success so far. Alright, I don't have any like it's not beeping or anything to tell me a alien is somewhere, so turn that there. To this guy. So there is working lights, but the switches don't move. So they all look like they're on with no power. Okay. It beeped, it had a green. All right, let's see what the beep with the green is. Let's see. Okay, so if green light turns on, it confirms that it's either Xeno, Zoo, or Zeta. Xeno, Zoo, or Zeta. Xeno, Zoo, or Zeta. Alright, what are the other things? So if it's either Xeno, let's go the other way. There we go. Zeta, um, EMF, temps, radio, well, no, hmm. Huh. It doesn't say, like, the tools. Alright, let's go in with, let's go in with this, because, the one has the temp drop. No, don't you beep at me. No. Stop it. No. Stop it. Stop touching my light. Is there something where, like, it turns off the light? Light flickers. There's this, but it doesn't specify if my light counts. Here, we'll run the Geiger. It was like 2.5 or almost 3 up the stairs. I'm gonna say that that is something. Tools. Tools Geiger. Very common tool. When you have it in your hand and any type of ghost gets close to you, even if you can't see it, you'll see the radiation level rise. But if the Geiger counter activates, emits a sound, and your vision blurs. Okay, so it can't be Geiger because uh, we know it's one of three, and it's none of those can be it. So. Nope. Tools. My camera. Why is it spinning? Here, we'll put the other one upstairs. And we'll hope that we get what we're looking for. Hey, turn the light on. What's up, PH Drums and Skip? It is going terrible. I have no idea what the hell I am doing. Bu- 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 bu. I would agree, PH. This is. It's like. It's like trying to play Phasmo, but a 6-year-old is telling you the rules. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's not been great. This is the third attempt, so I said if we don't have a success on this one, I'm just ending it. I'm not even bothering. Yeah, if you click on the thing, it'll leave it there, and then when you exit and then come back to it, it stays there, but it doesn't have the list, so you have to double click it. Bu- 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 See, I don't even know, man. Here, let's see if we get EMF. If we get EMF, then it's gotta be a Zeta. What the fuck? Get away from me. No. No. I don't know what that was. I don't like it. Alright, I didn't get EMF, so I'm gonna pretend it's not Zeta. Which means it's either Xeno or Zoo. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-do. You heard whispers? I didn't hear any whispers. I heard the weird, like, beep boops. Is that the whispers? I didn't hear any whispers, but I mean, that leaves us with Zeta or Zoomorphic. And if I ruled out Zeta already, bup, 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 bup. Yeah, I don't know. That's the problem. So, like I was saying earlier, the one of the things that they need to do is they need for their like their training thing, instead of just having you go in and like look at a cardboard alien with one tool, they need to have you like be able to pick up a tool and see what the tool does, because this is a single player game. It's not like Phasmo or Ghost Exile or Demonologist, where you are typically going to be playing with friends or somebody who's already played the game and who can explain to you what the hell you're looking for. So because it's a single player, you're figuring all this shit out on your own. They need to add a way for you to be able to tell the difference between the evidences. This is ridiculous. To have an option to use each item. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like in doesn't Ghost Exile have the thing where you can just walk up with the tools in the base? Phasmo has the actual tutorial that's a real tutorial. Um, and then Demonologist doesn't do it, but it's a multiplayer game, and most people don't want to play that game by themselves. So like they uh, they go and uh, end up just joining with random people and learn that way. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Ghost Exile doesn't have it. It's Ghost Watchers and what's the other one? Boop, 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 Ghost Watchers and uh, Ghost Hunters. Regarding the list, you access the evidence list by clicking on the evidence. You can leave it marked if you want, but that's just to keep track of what you've seen. If you exit and return the laptop, you'll have to click it again. I do is mark the evidence, and then I mark the alien that appears in that list at the bottom. For example, if there are whispers in the ear and only green men in Xeno do this, for example, you add both to the list in the bottom left. And if you see that the door closes, yeah, but okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying to like do it this way, but that's a backwards way of doing like what we're all accustomed to, right? Anybody that's played one of these ghost games, or one of the ghost games knows you go by evidence, right? You don't go by ghosts. Um, for the basic part, you would literally go, okay, I got this evidence and I got this evidence, and then you start rolling stuff out from there. You don't select multiple things. Like it doesn't make sense in that type of game to select multiple ghosts, or in this case, aliens. It makes more sense to select multiple evidence, if that makes sense. I don't know. The game is definitely interesting. It needs some work though. So we're gonna say it's what did I say? It was either Zeta or Zoo. Zeta or Zoo. We're gonna say it's Zoo. Flashlight on. Animal sound bait placed in the zone before starting phase 4. All house lights off. Disappears when you're holding the camera. To take a photo, you must drop the camera and pick it up quickly. You have a few seconds before it disappears. What the hell is this? Oh my god. See, I just feel it's too new of a game, and they released it a bit too soon. They're still working on things though, so that's cool. Probably wait until they do a few more fixes. I yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. It is very new. Um, like it's so new. I didn't want to deal with the embargo stuff, so I just held off on actually accepting it until after. But um, the I feel like the thing they need to focus on, if they're not gonna fix like all the things that we've already mentioned, they need to get multiplayer, um, so that at least you have somebody to like play with, and like more eyes on one thing at a time makes learning easier. Did you notice, Skip, that this house is the same house in Demonologist, except for the basement is missing? Yep, Cyclone. Yep. It's two games now I've run into that have maps that Demonologist used. The Edith Finch game had the one, and then uh, this one has this one. I always find it interesting to run into games that have the same map like that. Pressing noticed. Wait a minute. I know this house. Yeah, that's exactly what I felt too. It's funny too, because when I played Edith Finch, when I walked into that first when I walked into the house, the first thing I was like, wait a second, I know this house. Although that house like is massive compared to um the demonologist version, so it's like you only notice it for that first section, really. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna say it's a zoomorphic. I need to get an animal thingy. I don't know where the hell the room is. Oh shit. Up. Up. Nope. 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 I've been abducted already. I don't need you doing it again, buddy. I saw a shadow. I don't know if it was it. Alright, flashlight on. All lights off. Gotta put the camera down and grab it real fast. Flippity blue. Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck the correct room is. Like, I don't understand how this game is working, Skip. It literally has not told me anything that's useful. So, this game is very uninformative. Oh, we're adaptic. The problem with that Skip is that I did that on the other times. Basically, I tried to move it and it still, like, it doesn't seem to matter. So I even took my time this time and like tried to figure that shit out. It it's not pleasant. Ugh. Yeah, I don't understand. Like the game is half baked at the moment, and they need to get it. Like, I don't like. I'm like a big advocate of like saying good things about games when I get the keys for them. Um, because like when I'm getting keys for games, typically they're early access or they're like demos they haven't released yet, things like that. Like it's a playtest or something. And so I'm usually pretty good about like, oh, it's in early access, whatever. But this game makes no sense, like at all. Um, the It doesn't tell you what you're doing. It pretends to tell you what you're doing, but none of it makes any sense. And then you end up getting abducted over like not knowing what the hell is going on. So um, I I think this game has potential, and I hope they fix it. I also hope they make it multiplayer because I don't want to play this solo. I just feel too confused, and I don't have somebody to bounce ideas off of to like try to figure shit out. So it's a little bit harder. Um, but right now, this game's not not it. It's it's not right. Yeah, I get what you're saying, PH, but the that was, I don't remember if that's my third or fourth time, but I haven't even, I don't even know if I got the ghost right or the excuse me the alien right, like in any of them, because it doesn't tell you, hey, this is what it was or anything. Like it gives you no information, no feedback to actually know if you're doing it right. So I don't really see myself playing this anytime soon. Um, I think though right now we are kind of just at the point where I'm like, okay, I haven't slept, so my brain is not really in a good mood for like playing stuff that actually um requires thought. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I think though I'm gonna call this stream here, and we are gonna raid over to Princess Buttercup. Um, I do appreciate everybody coming and chilling, hanging out. I will definitely be back tomorrow. Definitely not playing this game. No offense to the devs or anything. But until they get it fixed, I don't want anything to do with it. And we'll figure out what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But I appreciate everybody. And PH, I know you're trying to be helpful and everything, and I appreciate it. And hopefully you'll uh you'll stop by sometime in the future. With that said though, you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.